We are live. Just doing a quick little test run. It's my first time ever live streaming. Making sure everything sounds good. It's pretty late out here. Let me see. Test. Quick little test run. Yeah. Okay, cool. We are live. You guys don't know what the fuck this channel is because, and probably going to get 0 views. That's okay. Got to start from somewhere. Probably look back in this in a few years' time and have a laugh. This is where it all begun. Even a few months' time. I've got a few things planned. There's nothing on this channel yet, obviously, but there's a lot to come. I'm not going to introduce myself a lot today because it's very late and I've got a lot of content to come out and a lot of videos. I'm not going to waste my time really describing what this channel is going to be. I was just going to, my first video, I'll explain it all and move onwards with that. But yeah, just testing out the kinks, and we're going to watch some shitty slop and have some fun because it's pretty late over in Australia right now. It's about 10:40. Probably do this for a couple hours. This is just my first stream, and if there's any problems with the audio or anything or the quality, just let me know. And I've got a bit of a Google Doc to get through. Again, there's no one really here, but it's pretty funny. The first person on the fucking chopping board is Boogie2988. He's back. He's fucking back, boys, with some... I haven't watched this yet. Where do we start with Boogie2988? Steven, or what the fuck his name is. He has had a long life on the internet. Probably way too long. I used to be a big fan of him back in the day, 10 years ago, when you thought he could have achieved his health goals, and it was interesting to watch. You know, he was very much the Boogie character, not the Francis character. We found out that he was quite the opposite. Oh man, I don't know how he's kept around. Keemstar really gave him a good fucking shove with the lolcow. That's pretty funny. I watched that here and there, highlights and whatnot. He has had such a crazy YouTube life. I really don't understand how he is here, but he is. And I was interested to see this update because Boogie got married, buried, and cancelled 2025. Man, you've been cancelled every fucking year since, I think, COVID. He's done... What has he done? He's done crypto rug pulls. Divorce his wife. Or his wife divorced him, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. You can do what you want. Marries a 20-year-old Desi, and he's 8, and met her when she was 18, I think. I'm pretty sure around that age at least. And then his ex-wife's actually called Desi as well, and they got married around the same time, or at least engaged around the same time. I don't even know how that happens, or why he's... I don't know, man's got a type. He's had been with sex workers, you know, nothing wrong with that, but say it loud and proud, brother. Do whatever you want, but just do that in your own time. I think we don't really need to know. Failed, a lot of, obviously he's failed with his health, I would say. He's had gastric bypasses, and one, and I followed all that back when it happened quite a long time ago, and had his teeth reset. The scandals he's been through, and to come out still here. I can't believe it. Like, I seriously can't believe he's actually here. Let's watch this video and see what he is talking about. See what the fuck is up with him.
I haven't uploaded a rambling video on this channel for a year, for good reason. And
For good reason, right?
a lot of stuff has happened in this last year. And I need to talk to you about all of it. A lot of it's good. I got engaged. I started a successful show on another channel. I lost 75 pounds. I'm getting really close to my goal weight. And I did a bunch of horrible, degrading stuff to myself to try to make up for some of the mistakes I made. I guess it was 3 years ago that I got told by a doctor.
We have to... Hold up. We gotta play this. We gotta... Hold up. This is a little side. We go to... Where is it? I thought he reacted to it. I gotta find...
I think it might have been a mistake.
Shut up, Boogie. Let's just say Boogie trying to get the job.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
No.
Yeah, YouTube was a lot easier for me because I got to set my own hours. I don't know if I can work where I'm supposed to clock in at 9 and check out at 5 every day. So today we're gonna go see a headhunter to see if there's anything on the way out there.
Nice to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. Around 2000, I washed dishes in a Mexican restaurant, but the owner of that business has been deported.
So all that's fine, and it's fine
Agreed.
to be self-employed.
Agreed. It's fine to be self-employed. That's fine, please. You can be self-employed, but...
So tell me a little bit about your current self-employment. Like, what is your most current experience? What do you do?
His cocks are turning, bro. He's like, that's fucking... He's like, how can I just fucking lay it onto this chick? How many different types of abuse have I been through?
So I've been making online video for about 17 years. I was one of the original YouTubers to really kind of blow up, and my entire shtick
Everyone pre-2010 always an OG YouTuber.
has been about pretending to get angry about video games. I do a character voice.
Yeah, Boogie, mate, that was not a fucking character. You are Francis, and Francis is you. There is no fucking Boogie. There is no Boogie.
Like this, you sons of bitches! I can't believe you ruined.
I just can't watch this from what he. Even before this, there was so much coming out about him.
Diablo 3, this is my favorite game, you know. And the kids liked it. And then I got married. My house.
Where's the...
Well, that's difficult. I mean, I can't.
An issue. You might see rumors that so there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have...
Yep, check it.
No references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I'm also a pedophile. But that could be an issue for employers that would research me. So if we can find some...
Anyway, that was not a part of what I wanted to go. That was a bit of a tangent. Fuck me. Oh, Boogie.
I haven't uploaded a rambling video on this channel for a year, for good reason. And a lot of stuff has happened in this last year. And I need to talk to you about all of it.
Please. Please tell me fucking everything you did. Crypto, rug pull, probably will not get mentioned. Faking cancer. Oh, I think you might have already brought that up. Allegedly faking cancer, right? What else has he done? All the shit on lolcow.
A lot of it's good. I got engaged. I started a successful show on another channel. I lost.
A successful show as a lolcow and barely getting a few thousand live streams. I mean, people do donate. I mean, they do make like, I think revenues like 50K a month or something, or maybe that's what he gets paid. No, it's probably around about 50, I heard. Just in ad revenue and stuff, but it is a dying thing. They expanded way too fast, and the universe that they've created in the network is too much fucking going on. I think a lot of people say since the Wings left that it's kind of gone to shit, and I kind of agree, but I guess it had to happen with the event that Wings, you know, what happened to him was a little bit fucked up. He shouldn't have done that. Can't really, I mean, it's hard for them to take the moral high ground on Wings, right, when they've done most fucked up shit as well, you know, Keemstar and Bookie. So it's not really, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, right? Let's see.
75 pounds and getting really close to my goal weight. And
So this motherfucker's been at his fucking trying to chase down his goal weight for like the last 15 years. I don't even know what his goal weight is. I don't think he does either, to be honest.
I did a bunch of horrible, degrading stuff to myself to try to make up for some of the mistakes I made. I guess it was
In the last year? Really? That's all you've done in the last year? You haven't done that since pretty much you've been alive?
3 years ago that I got told by a doctor that I most likely have a disease called polycythemia vera because I had
Here it comes. Look me in the fucking camera, bro. Look me right in the fucking eyes.
blood markers and other
Come on.
symptoms. And we were going to treat the symptoms. And I ran to the internet to tell everybody that I had it. It's a rare form of cancer. It's a blood disorder. I did it for attention. I did it for pity. I did it because I wanted you guys to feel bad for me. I was being a worthless, manipulative piece of crap. And then a year ago,
Okay, he's coming out with some W's. I mean, does he really mean it? No. Look, Boogie's kind of like a character now. You know, we don't know what to take for the truth or not. It's a very hard position to see what he says and believe it. He's taking accountability. I don't know if it's really accountability, just a 3-second little apology.
Destiny, Mudahar, Medicare, Keemstar, a bunch of other people called me on my shit. Rightfully so. I tried.
What a fucking blunt rotation. That was actually really good. Not a huge fan of Destiny, but the fact that Boogie kind of went so long without getting checked. No one even looked. I mean, I guess you take things that people say for granted, right? And there's no point in really looking further. But yeah, I think Destiny spent one stream, like half an hour, in here ready to figure out that he was lying. I've got to give it to Destiny for that. He doesn't have many W's these days. I mean, that was before he went a bit fucking off the deep end. And Mudahar was there as well. Holy shit, I forgot about all that.
Every trick I ever learned to get out of it. I tried sewer slide baiting. I tried denial. I tried lying. I tried temper tantrums. Those temper tantrums went very viral. My mother twitted my tip off! But Keemstar held my feet to the fire and...
Yeah, but Boogie, weren't those like skits? I can't believe that was actually like unintentional. I mean, come on.
My mother twitted my tip off! But
You're telling me that wasn't... We didn't have Keemstar in your little DMs telling you to fucking... We need some views, let's pop off right now.
Keemstar held my feet to the fire and would not take anything other than accountability. And I tried that. I tried something I never tried before, which is just to admit that I was being a self-centered, narcissistic piece of shit, and admitted that I was just human garbage, and then work on trying to fix it. And it turns out I must have done a pretty good job, because this last year has been kind of great. The podcast I've been working on with Keemstar and Wings Redemption and Tommy C kind of blew up and started killing it. And this show is way more successful than I deserve. And on top of that, we started this whole network of other shows. And all of these other hosts are getting a second chance or a first chance, the same way Keemstar gave me a second.
Look, I don't doubt that it is important to get a second chance in life for some of these people. I don't know if you're deep into lolcow universe, but these people are like, there's lolcows and then there's these people. It is good for them. I don't know really how much money they're making with 6,000 subscribers and the shit they come up with. Is it worth it? I don't know, but I mean, it is good. This is like a net positive
chance. I have done some of the most bizarre and degrading stuff there, like humiliating myself in public and getting buried alive, and of course getting the liar tattoo, which is real, by the way, is still there under my beard. I know you can't really see it under the beard, which is why I put it there. Smashing holes in my walls, going to Harrison, Arkansas, the most racist city in the world, and holding up signs.
Yeah, but you are doing these for clicks, mate. Don't pity party us like you're forced to do this. You're doing these to get your content up. Fair enough. I mean, I guess fair enough. It's pretty fucking wild that you did this, but don't say you're forced or you're crashing out, because you weren't. You're doing this for clicks. And someone who used to like Boogie, it's a shame. I mean, this is 10 years ago that I liked him, and I followed him a lot because, you know, I was into fitness, still am, and I wanted him to succeed. But you know, shit happens.
Trying to infuriate the Klein. Like, I've done so much horrible stuff there to make ends meet, to pay off debts, to entertain people, and hopefully in some way make up for what a worthless piece of shit.
How this guy has pulled himself over and over and over again out of debt, I don't understand. Like, it really makes me wonder. How many fucking chances? Give me a fucking chance. Give me 20 chances, mate. Fuck me.
That worked better than it should have. A lot of people who have seen those stunts or seen those epic moments or seen those shows have chosen to forgive me. A lot have not. Most have not. Most never will. But the fact that anybody's willing to give me a second chance because I spoke the truth, came clean, admitted my wrongs.
Look, I will keep up with your content, Boogie. Maybe watch it here and there. I'm not watching your traveling shit or any weird crap you put out. And I'm just a random fucking viewer of yours, and it doesn't matter. But I don't know if people are really ever watching your channel. I mean, what's this? Got 4 days ago, 20k views, 27k views, and 1.8k upvotes. What are people saying? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. That is so true. That is so true. Stephen, we go through this every year. You do or say something shitty for attention, get called out for a lie about it, and double down. No one believes you, so you humiliate yourself for pity, and then finally admit to being wrong when there's no way out. Then you claim you're going to work on improving yourself, only for you to say something stupid again, and the cycle repeats. You're not fooling anyone, bud. You're a 50-year-old man. If you haven't learned by now, you never will. You have no interest in changing your ways. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and see those other comments. Because I'll probably get kicked off this platform.
And tried to work on it and tried to make up for it. turns out that works for some people, and some people can learn to forgive. And I don't deserve it, but I'll keep trying to earn it every day. Because of that show, I've managed to do a lot of crazy stuff. I got to travel, got to become very close with Keemstar. He's a pretty good guy. Got to meet a bunch of other content creators, do a bunch of crazy collabs, bunch of crazy interviews. I've lost 75 pounds. I paid off my debts. And you know I did some heinous stuff to keep those debts from getting worse, like promoting a crypto coin, which was not a good look and not a good decision. Wish I had not done that, but I did it to make sure that I was afloat long enough to get this show to pop off, which Keem made it pop off.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that crypto coin.
And I've helped every step of the way, and I deserve none of this.
How many crypto coin rug pulls? Every single crypto coin, like meme coin or most crypto coins and rug pulls. I mean, there's not been a single one I know where it hasn't been a rug pull. Like, come on, dude. None of these projects have ever worked out. You got a quick buck, and you only got 10K, and you got fucking scammed.
Google will guide you through starting a new campaign. First,
But I'm so grateful to have it. Like I said, I'm going to just keep trying to earn it. You might have seen this video. It went pretty viral. I got engaged. Another girl that I started dating 2 years ago with a huge age gap, and everybody told me it wasn't going to work out, and I was going to destroy her life because I was broke, penniless, pitiful fool. And I asked her to marry me, and it went mega viral because I ended up. Well, I watched.
I mean, how come every time, everything this person does turns into this just colossal fail? Like, what is this? Like, what are we watching? How, Desi, I don't get it.
The video, you'll see what happened, but I plan to marry her maybe this time.
No. I actually haven't seen the engagement video. I only saw screen grabs of it. But, oh, God. I can't, man. Daisy's sitting there fucking trying to help her man, bro. Oh, cringy.
Next year, October.
Bro, he weighs like 3 times you. You ain't fucking gonna do shit.
And it went mega viral because I ended up. Well, I haven't watched the video. You'll see what happened. But
And
I plan to marry her maybe this time next year, October of next year. And I've become really close with her family. I'm really grateful to be with them and hang out with them. And I'm so grateful.
If that was genuine and that wasn't planned, and someone, I mean, of course, someone just happens to be filming, but you probably told him because there's an engagement, whoever's filming. I'm genuinely sorry if that was not planned. Fuck me.
Grateful to have her. I couldn't have done any of this without her. I wouldn't have tried doing any of this without her. I do not deserve her, and the internet is right about that. And so I just keep trying hard every day to earn it, to lose the weight, to make successful entertainment.
You don't deserve her because she's like fucking like 30 years difference in age, bro.
To get my life together.
Look, I'm no age gap fucking ages person with age gaps and some weird shit like that. But 30 years, that's pushing a bit, mate.
And be a better person, and she appreciates me for it. But as I said, I couldn't do it without her. I'm probably the best shape of my adult life, which is really sad because I'm not in shape at all whatsoever. But I'm at 340 pounds, which puts me 40 pounds away from my goal weight where I can get skin removal surgery. I mean, like, look, I have so much of this everywhere. So much of me is just loose, foldy,
So many times we've been through this. Like, I wish there's definitely a compilation out there with how many times this has happened.
Moldy, rotting, dying flesh. I can't wait to get it taken off my body. You want to talk about a motivation to lose weight? Finally getting that done is good motivation. The only reason I've lost weight is because of one of those weight loss drugs. Zepbound is the one I'm on. I was at 422 pounds when I started it this time last year, 340 pounds now. So that's what, 80 pounds or whatever, 75 pounds. I couldn't have done it without that drug, and that drug is incredible. And I'm so glad they have this class of drugs, and it's made me not constantly think about food. I still eat way too much, but it helps. It helps. It's helped. So basically, I just have an incredible support structure right now, and it's allowing me to do some pretty crazy stuff, like Keemstar obviously helping with the career, and all of the hosts over at the Locale Live Universe is what we call it. And then I've got my friends and my new family that I'm marrying into, which I've become close to, and I love them so much. And my beautiful fiance, who is just a star child, just the love of my life, just the most invigorating fiance, who is
Hold up, what the fuck?
just a star child, just the love of my life, just them
Boogie,
so much. And
What was that, Boogie?
my beautiful fiance, who is just a star child. Just the love of my life, just the most invigorating and exciting and loving and caring, nurturing person I've ever met. And with this support structure, I feel like I could do it all again. Like I could rebuild this business. I could rebuild this body. I could rebuild everything. And I'm going to try 100%. I'm not giving up on anything, including this channel, by the way. I'm not giving up on this. I'm uploading here again. I've started getting magic cards.
Bro, it's dead, mate. Your fucking channel, bro, is dead as fuck. I don't think I've seen a channel that's more dead than this one at 4 million subs.
Uploading here again. I've started getting magic cards. Store credit again. So I'm going to unbox those on live stream. I'm going to unbox those in videos. I'm going to start uploading travel vlogs again. And I don't need to.
Here we go. He's back for 10k views. I was checking something.
Credit again. So I'm going to unbox those on live stream. I'm going to unbox those in videos. I'm going to start uploading travel vlogs again. I don't need to. Which is a great feeling. I'm doing it because it's fun, and I'll only do it when it's fun. The podcast takes up most of my time. The LCU takes up most of my time, and I want to focus on that. But when I have extra time, I want to upload here. And you know what? Every time I do, it's just met with so much anger and so much toxicity, and it's well deserved. I deserve all of that toxicity and all of that anger, and I'll take it like a punch to the chin. I have no problem with it.
You get paid, bro.
I'm going to keep uploading, so you guys are going to have to either learn to enjoy it or continue to hate it. But I'm not going anywhere. I want to use.
Look, I'm not someone who hate watches. I don't have energy to hate watch. I'll never understand hate watching. I don't hate Boogie. It is interesting to see, updates like this every so often, but I'm never going to hate watch someone. If his videos pop up, I won't watch them. I'm sorry, bro, I'm done with you, but something like this, like a major update, I will, but anything other than that, I'm not watching. I'm not going to hate watch you, just, like, what's the point? I don't get it. I'll never understand it. People who hate watch, it's just weird.
Use this channel as another opportunity to try to earn back a lot of what I squandered and wasted. I'm sorry if that annoys you, but I'm just not giving up, man. I don't know the meaning of the word quit. I really don't. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been, and that's great because of like having a successful show and working with my friends and having a support structure with my fiance. But it's also kind of sad because I am now openly being the piece of shit that I am and taking accountability for it and then making mistakes and then trying to fix it. And I don't make an excuse. I just, hey, I fucked up, man.
I've seen way too many Boogie apology videos in my lifetime. I'm only 28. Here's
And
another one.
I'm going to fuck up again. But the burden of not lying to you constantly, the burden of not trying to convince you that I'm fucking Mr. Rogers, the burden of trying to be my best self.
That's fair enough. I mean, yeah, you're not getting that back ever again. You're never going to be Mr. Rogers.
And constantly failing to do that is gone. And without that pressure, I get to just live a life.
Just Boogie Unleashed 2.0? Are we going to see a Boogie we've never... I've got to stop calling Boogie the sound Boogie. We're going to see a Francis we've never seen before.
Because even though I fucked up, even though I did something very stupid, life went on. Maybe not for you. Maybe I exited your life. Maybe you stopped.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He really hasn't had... I mean, you could say his channel dying is a consequence of his actions. But then he's just got the locale universe. I don't think he's really... I mean, people hating him, obviously, but I mean, he can just log off and live his life. I don't think he's actually had any repercussions apart from, oh shit. Wait, no, when he drew his gun out and shot. Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was crazy. I read that he would have got less time, or not, he didn't really go to jail, but he would have had less repercussions if he had just shot the guy than just openly firing into nowhere. I mean, he could have killed someone, right? Either way, he could have killed someone. At that point, he could have just shut the door and fucked off. But America, right? Guns drawn, guns wavering, let's fucking go. You do have your right to defend yourself, obviously. It's just, oh man, he has come back from everything. He really has. Boogie, good
Paying
for
attention
you,
to me. Maybe the internet version of me
Don't know how the
died
fuck you
that
come
day.
back.
The real me, I'm here. And I have to figure it out. I still have to figure it out. And maybe it'll be online, and maybe it'll be a real job, and maybe it'll be investing in local businesses. Maybe it'll be an OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm working on figuring.
If I ever see Boogie's fucking dick, I'm fucking jumping off the fucking planet. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna get fucking. I can never see this guy naked in any form. Or, I mean, I watched the documentary on him and he was pretty much naked in the bathtub. Fuck, I have seen that. Shit.
No, because the one thing I've learned, even when you don't want it to, life goes on.
It does,
You just
bro.
gotta kick its ass. It's all, and I have to for her. So
For him,
And I will.
Oh, God.
for me, but also for her. So I'm just gonna keep doing the challenges life presents me and fuck it up and make it worse for myself. And then be a
At
piece of
least
shit
it's
about it,
honest.
and then try to make up for that. And that cycle will probably continue. That is the boogie cycle, as we all know it. But boy, have I been.
We have a self-aware king. That is pretty self-aware to say that. I'll give him that. That is the boogie cycle we know.
Killing it this cycle. This last year has been amazing. And I look forward to seeing what the next one is. So, anyway, get used to seeing videos in your inbox here. Unsubscribe. It's up to you. But as always, I don't really love you. I don't know you. Sorry I lied about that. But I hope that you're well.
That's
And
crazy.
I appreciate you.
That's a funny video.
And I do hope I'll speak with you again soon. I hope that one's
He's
well.
fucking...
New Hungry Jack's fried chickens.
Yeah, well, that's Boogie for you. Nothing much has changed. Nothing will ever change with him. It is what it is. There will be more crazy shit coming out in the future, probably. Okay, we need a bit of a palate cleanser. Something more interesting. There's actually, I wanted to watch this. Asmon Gold reacting to, some kind of Anthony Fantano video. I know Fantano, I'm not the biggest fan of him. This is going to be pretty biased. I'm sure Asmon Gold's probably biased against him. His takes are just... I'm interested to see what he's apologising about. This man never apologises for any takes he does. So I don't know what this is at all. Haven't screened this, haven't watched this. Don't really care for him, to be honest, but I do know who he is because he takes some fucking terrible reviews. I don't know why this guy's become the main guy for everyone just waiting and refreshing for their favorite fucking artist album to get reviewed. Just to see him give it like a 6 or something. Like, why this guy? Who gave him the credibility? I mean, everyone has a fucking few good takes. If you have 1,000 reviews.
Anthony Fantano inward. Anthony Fantano racist. Does that sound like a good thing to do? Just 24 hours, Anthony Fantano has been exposed laughing at Trayvon Martin's death. Yo, this all right.
Oh shit. Ooh. Okay, I did not know this was the... I didn't know this was the scandal. Asmon Gold, what do you have to say about this? This is
But he's caught saying the N-word with the hard R on video and deleting posts from last night where he hinted that Drake was a pedophile. This is what happens when white men pretend to be part of the culture just to grift off of it, and y'all let him sit at the table this long, shaking my head. Wow. Wow. So he makes a video and he says, taking accountability.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest
Made of taking accountability.
music nerd, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm getting torn apart on Twitter, which is nothing new.
You deserve it. You've been participating in online hate mobs against people, virtue signaling on everybody on Twitter. You've done this to me multiple times, and now it's happening to you. And you're never going to get people that are going to dislike you to ever forget about this. There's never going to be a moment where you're going to be able to move past this. Everybody is always going to think of you as a fake fuck. It doesn't matter what you're going to say in this video. You already look like a clown, and there's nothing that you can do about it. That's it. It's over.
Fucking hell, we got a few people going mask off today. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. He's been scorched by Fantano before. Why not? Shit. Well said.
For me personally,
Well, let's hear
but
the
discourse
reason
seems
why
to
he
have
did it.
reached a fever pitch that's making a lot of people concerned and angry, and even thinking I'm covertly a racist, bigoted.
Well, you're not covertly a racist, bigoted person. You were overtly a racist, bigoted person. Nobody said covert. What are you talking about?
Great news! Now your account has a level, and you get free daily cases for it.
You can give
What?
Asmongold as much shit as you want, but he says it how it is. I'll give him that.
Laughing at Trayvon Martin and then saying the N-word with the hard R with all your friends. I mean, that sounds kind of racist. And again, if I did this, here's a good question. If I got caught with this, do you think Anthony Fantano would be making tweets and talking shit about me? What do you think? Absolutely.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Asmongold has every right to be doing this and treating him like this. Fantano is not a good guy. He is really not. Dude needs to log off Twitter. He shouldn't even have X or whatever the fuck it is.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it.
person. Now, these are the same sorts of allegations that I have fought against and won before, and I'm happy to do it again because I have nothing to hide and I know they're not true. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's just get straight into it. With Exhibit A, this clip right here, which has just been going absolutely viral, and here's my explanation for it. Early on in my
If you have a YouTube, like YouTube apology, wherever the fuck this was uploaded, I guess YouTube. I don't know, was it? Doesn't really matter to my point. No, it's from Twitter. Oh yeah, he posted on Twitter. Huh. If you have this many cuts in a fucking apology, then it's just something that gives me the ick. I don't know what it is. It's just like, really, you can't just say this off the fucking bat in one take of how you feel. I know you've got to splice clips in and defend yourself and provide context, but I mean, how many fucking takes do you need? Like, you're just sitting there editing your apology and like making it the best you can.
YouTube career, I had some pretty lax views when it came to quoting the language of others. And my point of view was, what does it matter? It's not me saying it. I'm relaying a lyric or a sentiment or a point of view expressed by someone else. I'm even embarrassed to say that I don't think it was
Yeah, you should be. This is embarrassing.
until like a few years ago that I actually changed.
Don't tell me that you're going to go the iDubbbz. Now I've learned how to be empathetic. Please, please do not.
100%. 100%. I mean, he edited an apology video, so I mean, it's fucking Fantano, mate. This guy's just, I don't know what it is about him. He hasn't really done anything horrible up until this point. Even this is questionable, but fuck, man, this dude's just like annoying.
Not do this.
And censored the text of this 2014 Death Grips review title. And as you can see in the comments of this video, there's even a lot of discourse and jokes flying around about me not saying the title. And at the time, this sort of thing left me feeling like this is more or less a moral gray area. I extended this attitude.
It's not a moral gray area. It's an optics gray area. You don't care about this at all. That's why you were out there saying it back in the day. You don't give a shit about any of this. You're sitting around doing this, and the reason why is because it makes you look good. It never had anything to do with morals or ethics. It had everything to do with optics and people's perception. And now people have seen a crack in the facade, and they realize that it is, in fact, not real.
Yeah.
To other pieces of content.
It's always bound to happen, right? always.
I've made like this one where it is all.
Especially if you're like chronically on Twitter like this guy, and he's had some crash out moments before, quite a lot. I mean, the cracks just get bigger and bigger, and there's just always going to be another apology video or something. This is how it works.
Also clear, I am quoting someone even in the tightly edited state this clip has been presented in. And
I wouldn't be mad if he wasn't such a virtue signaler who wanted to cancel you in XQC. Exactly. These are the kinds of people that advocate constantly for accountability. Well, in my opinion, I think let's give it to him.
And I'm doing.
The problem is they can never, I mean, I haven't watched the video, obviously, I'm just talking my ass, but they never take responsibility or accountability. And they work, like, put it on other people to do that and call other people out. But these people never take a fucking ounce of credibility. And I would be pissed too. I mean, fuck me, dude. Honestly, maybe he will.
So is to voice disagreement with calling people racial and homophobic slurs as a bit, which is what the original content creator I was quoting was doing. And he himself has since apologized.
Too many cards, man. I don't know what it is, but I just hate cards. Especially in an apology video. Like, what are you doing? You got fucking, like, Adobe Premiere Pro and just sitting there fucking editing it out? Like, what the fuck's going on, bro? I couldn't imagine ever apologizing and just doing it like this. This is just such. I guess this is why people take like 1 or 2 days to pay, and or no, not 1 or 2 days. People take like a week or 2 weeks to like actually form an apology, because this is the shit that
apologized for this whole era of his career. But I'm not getting deeper into the weeds than that, because this video isn't about him. Because the fact of the matter is, I should have and could have just censored myself while pointing this behavior out. But unfortunately, my position left me feeling kind of nonchalant, because it's not the words themselves, but the sentiment of them.
It's because you didn't think it would make you look bad. That's the reason why. Everybody knows that you saying and repeating the word isn't a big deal. But you're doing all these mental gymnastics and turning yourself into a pretzel to justify why it's bad to do and why you did it then. But to any reasonable person, everybody knows why. It's because you did it for optics.
It's being expressed that's truly disgusting. And sure, while that is true on some level, explicitly quoting him was in bad form and just unnecessary. I would have still gotten my point across and done so without upsetting anybody had I taken that approach. And I feel this way now because of an important realization I only made after tons and tons of people were watching me, that I don't make content just for me, I do it for an audience. And I can't dictate what anyone watching may or may not find harmful or offensive. No,
but you try to, constantly. Like you didn't want to review the Kanye album, and then you were getting mad at me for saying that video game characters, people don't want bald, ugly women for video game characters. You constantly want to tell other people what to think. That's all you do on Twitter.
More than with a review, I can dictate what music you do.
Well, that is all he does on Twitter. Like, literally, that's fucking all he does. I don't understand his point here.
Or don't like. So I would.
You can't even go 10 seconds in an apology video without cutting yourself. I mean, I think that really goes to show what's going on.
That's what I fucking said. What, 20 times? That fucking right, bro. Asmongold, fucking base fucking take. Literally a base fucking take. That's what I mean. It's fucking weird, bro.
On here, right?
Rather err on the side of caution and not hurt anyone by explicitly voicing language that doesn't exist in a vacuum, even if I am quoting it. And that's actually been my approach for a very long time now. I mean, this clip may be new to you, but it's actually almost 10 years old. If this was ever something I made a regular habit of doing, believe me, you'd be seeing more examples than this. All I can do is take ownership of having quoted these words in this way, and obviously say that I'm sorry, which I am in fact sorry about this. Now,
so it's like 7 minutes in the video. Like, this dude provides just way too much context. Like 7 minutes, and now you're saying this? Like, fuck me.
There are going to be some people watching this video.
They got this guy to apologize for quoting a rapper that said the N-word. This is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my god.
Who will say, no.
I think, like, you can acknowledge that it happened. It wasn't in any means necessary that you're spreading, like, racism, of course, saying the N-word and whatnot. Is an apology needed 10 years later and you're quoting? I don't know. like. It's a tough one. I think you can say maybe you've changed, or now I realise that I just don't want to say it. But I don't think you don't really need to apologise. You weren't maliciously doing it. I don't say it myself, but you weren't maliciously
Oh,
saying
that's
it.
not
Jesus
enough.
Christ.
I know you're a racist. I saw a clip of you laughing at Trayvon Martin's death, which I guess this is the clip.
Vegan invited me to an event that taught me about PETA's buying guide / neoliberal
This is a very fucking deep cut. I apologise.
whiteness and Trayvon Martin. Okay.
Dude, fuck Trayvon. I was thinking
Didn't this guy also collab with Sam Hyde, and then when it wasn't politically or socially acceptable to do so, he talked a bunch of shit about Sam Hyde too? I kind of remember that.
Internet 101.
Yeah.
Internet 101.
Like Trey Melvin. I had a big thing with Trey Melvin.
Which I will agree, that doesn't look good. But believe it or not, the way this clip has been presented is a lie, and it's been heavily edited too. First off, I gotta say, the Drunken Peasants podcast where I was appearing in that clip.
Yeah. Heavily edited. He's complaining that's heavily edited.
Is explicitly not a right-wing podcast. While, yeah, it's true the show has featured a pretty wild range of guests over the years and the humor tends to run a bit edgy, they also regularly make fun of right-wingers, alt-right psychopaths, and the president. And in this clip that you just saw, I'm reading a super chat that is on the screen that was sent in by a viewer of the show. And the reason I'm jumping into reading it is that partially it is a dig at me, because on the show it's not exactly a secret that I'm an openly liberal vegan. And from there, here is what actually happens.
A vegan invited me to an event that taught me about PETA's buying guide / neoliberal whiteness and Trayvon Martin. Okay.
Dude, fuck Trayvon. I was gonna. I was gonna say Trey Melvin, but it's no Trayvon Martin.
Man, you're so. You know what, Jeff? You're so right wing.
As you can see there, that is not the clip that is getting passed around. In this original clip, Jeff Holiday there on the podcast doesn't even finish his sentence.
You know what he was trying to do. The full clip makes it worse. Like, so.
I mean, every time they say it's out of context, I swear to fucking God, the full context makes it worse. Every fucking time. Every time.
I don't even understand. What is this? We know what he said. Yeah, he didn't need to. It already was done.
Apparently gets Trayvon Martin mixed up with someone else entirely.
You are so dishonest. He just said Trayvon Melvin as a joke, so it didn't look like this is gaslight. Yes, he's gaslighting so hard. This is pathetic. This is so fucking pathetic.
It is.
Oh my God. Total liar. Yeah. I mean, does he just think he just said Trayvon Melvin
That's not enough. I know you're a racist. I guys thought you were
This is a very fucking deep cut. I apologize.
whiteness has a level. Laughing at Trayvon Martin and then saying that, do you think Anthony Fantano would be
doing this and treating him like this? Fantano is not a good guy. He is really not. Dude needs to hold off Twitter. He shouldn't even have X or whatever.
people are retarded? I mean, I guess so.
And I even call him a moron. Because that is obviously something a fucking moron would communicate. So, voila, that's actually what happened in that clip. With all that being said, I realized a long time ago that I really do need to be careful about who I talk to and what...
Bro, this Asmongold's chat is popping the fuck off. I can't stand people like him, at least people that are openly racist, bigots, etc. True to who they are. That's why I respect them.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Can you imagine being one of these people? Oh my God.
Typical lefty. Yeah. I mean, at the moment, the lefties aren't really having the best time, are they?
God. This is... What a
liking this douche a very long time ago.
bitch. I know. This is so embarrassing. This is so fucking embarrassing. It's amazing.
Platform I appear on publicly, because in the eyes of the wrong person, any association or appearance can be read as a deep tie or an endorsement of an idea that I don't fucking agree with.
So instead of actually standing by what you do agree with and acting in good faith and then letting people make
we get a fucking 20-cut fucking video. Like, even more, there's like 40 cuts on this apology video. It's fucking disgraceful.
whatever decisions they want, you allow them to completely dictate and control your behavior by approaching you in the most dishonest and unfavorable way, and the way you reward them is by apologizing. Great, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening a lot. I think you should like sit on it for at least a week before you apologize. I mean, you get backlash every day. Why are you apologizing for this one thing? You get hate all the time. I don't really see why you choose this to apologize for, or to enact on the hate and apologize. I mean, it's not even worth apologizing for. And you've done like 50 takes in this fucking video.
That's going to go over really well for you.
Like, for example, if I did a
What a disingenuous person he is.
Yeah.
Stream with this guy tomorrow.
Who actually watches this guy? Like, fuck me, his reviews are fucking dog shit.
No.
Who gave this guy the fucking moral high ground to fucking rate my favorite artist?
Well, suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
Nah,
you could suck a dick though.
Yeah.
People might understandably think.
What does that have to do with Anthony Fantano? So academics said some weird shit to somebody? And what does this have to do with Anthony?
Bro? What?
Like, I'm just confused. What does this have to do with what is he talking about? And also, by the way, everybody was mad at academics for that shit. Like, people said it was wrong. Everybody said that. Because he was the one who posted the clip of Fantano on Twitter. Yeah?
That I endorse the idea of having sexual conversations with underage boys, and I don't. So while I know that nobody owes me their forgiveness and I can't control what everyone thinks about me, I'm going to continue to do my best to make sure that I'm not sending across the wrong idea, especially considering a lot of the music I review and endorse on a regular basis deals in some pretty heavy and serious topics. Topics that I would be completely in opposition to were I a bigoted weirdo. But as much as this is a principle of mine, I would also like to be spared the headache of just some freak trying to frame me disingenuously and make it seem like I'm okay with a child being killed by a racist vigilante, which is...
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style, at any scale, just by thinking about it.
I don't understand. What is this?
Oh, with Trayvon Martin. But they never even found that George Zimmerman was racist. Wait, George Zimmerman got off. I thought it was self-defense. Didn't George Zimmerman claim self-defense and win? Well, he's Mexican? Well, what did he just say?
Trying to frame me disingenuously and make it seem like I'm okay with a child being killed by a racist vigilante, which is...
He never said the person's race. Yeah, he got released. Yeah, so let me get this straight. The guy killed someone in self-defense, and you're apologizing, and now you're saying that he's a bad person. So this guy, oh my God. So he's making jokes about the kid that gets killed. He gets called out for it, and then he says that the guy that got cleared of fucking murder because of self-defense is a racist vigilante. Roaches, bro. Oh my God. This is sad.
Where the most truly aggravating thing about this whole situation comes up, because we currently live in a time where between ICE, between our current president who got in the position where he is after saying that Haitian immigrants are going to eat your pets, white supremacy is like really at a fucking peak right now.
That's a great point. Great idea to bring up white supremacy.
Nice.
You guys want to see a picture of George Zimmerman? That's right, guys. This is the face of white supremacy. Wow. I remember the media called him a white man. Yeah, they did, and they brightened his face. I remember this clearly. Yes, you're looking right now on a racist, white supremacist vigilante. Thank you, Anthony. All the time. You misrepresent people constantly.
I will try to circle back. That is, if we are talking about a case of something I've actually said or done or felt. I appreciate you watching, even if from here you don't see it in your heart to forgive me. Okay, boom, forever.
Yeah,
How
pretty
pathetic,
much.
bro.
Same base take has been called. That is fucking weird. That was a very.
Oh my God, how
He's a
fucking
weird
pathetic.
Dude.
Jesus, he missed the apology. You can never be woke enough. Yeah, I know this guy's terrible at apologizing. It's because he's not sorry. Why would he be sorry? Number one, like him being on a podcast, this is the problem with people like Anthony. Is the fact that you are openly virtue signaling constantly on Twitter. You are constantly talking down to people. You're constantly making up shit. You're constantly trying to misrepresent things. And you're talking about like, oh, the guy didn't finish his sentence and he said Trayvon Martin's name the wrong way. That means he didn't mean Trayvon Martin. He did that as a joke and you know it. You're gaslighting your entire audience because you think they're stupid. And unfortunately, you're right. And I think this is another, again, at this point, everybody is always going to think this guy is a joke. It is.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree. He's a fucking joke. I mean, I just... Who watches this guy? Who actually sits there and fucking... It's like, shit, he had a good take. This is a good video. Like...
And I think people have already disliked them for a while. Yeah. But I feel like now, especially...
Probably, I think Fantano's gone down here probably last easy 3 years. Easy 3 years.
Now you're apologizing to the people that already don't like you. They're never going to like you. And it's just going to keep getting worse. He's just simply he is just another run-of-the-mill social media influencer that has turned into a fucking virtue signaler on the internet. A lot of people do this. And
God damn, I hope this doesn't turn into me. I hope Asmongold never makes a video of me. Fucking hell.
I'm going to tell you the reason why they do this. People might not want to hear this, but I'm going to say it. The reason why they do this is because they're not getting any attention for their actual content. They don't get any attention for their music reviews or their content anymore, and people don't like them as much anymore. They've kind of fallen off, and so instead of that, they piggyback on internet hate mobs online in order to create the illusion of relevancy. That's what's happened. They're so boring. Yep, there we go. What a loser. What a fucking loser.
Yeah. I mean, base take. Asmongold's hit and miss sometimes. That's a base take.
The unhealthiest rest.
I'm not watching that shit. Okay, next clip. I need a palate cleanser for this shit, bro. There's too much crap that happens. I saw that Kai Cenat is doing the rounds now. Tectone's got a little bit of a reaction. I didn't get caught up with all this drama. 20-minute video. Fuck. Let's speed this shit up a bit. He talks a bit slow. 1.3 maybe.
The unemployed. Kai Cenat's career is finished.
Day for the unemployed. Kai Cenat's in hot water and he can't even swim.
Now, I'll be real. I don't know what Kai Cenat would possibly be in hot water for, so I guess we're going to figure this out. Is there actually beef between Kai Cenat and Jinxie?
See, a popular special needs streamer was playing Clash.
Every day there's something happening. I really don't understand how these people just fucking hate each other all the time.
Ain't no fucking way you just call him special needs. I will be real. Would I be surprised? No, not really. I mean, I feel like you do got to be a little bit retarded to go live on.
Dude, Tectone has popped off since fucking the whole Frogan thing and that he got banned for telling her she was fat. He's popped the fuck off. I didn't even hear from him from about 2 months ago. I don't know who the fuck Tectone was or how long he's been around for. But he is going crazy in the fucking Twitch universe and YouTube. He's popping off, bro. God damn, some of these fucking things is better. Some of these comments are crazy. Holy shit.
I really do. I feel like you've got to be retarded and you've got to be a narcissist, because there is no way anybody who's not special needs starts out by saying, I want to be a video game streamer on the internet, and actually takes themselves seriously, that at least doesn't have an ego of saying, yeah, I deserve hundreds of thousands of people to listen to my opinion because I'm just that good of a guy. Like, I'll be real, guys. You need an ego for this fucking field, and you need to be retarded 100%. I'm somewhere on the spectrum for sure. For sure. But I don't have an ego. I'm one of the good ones, guys. I'm so humble. I would actually argue to say that I'm one of the most humble streamers on the platform.
Royale, and they had a duo stream plan, which Kai Cenat abandoned to do something else.
No.
He's fucking shaking up his fucking protein shake, cunt. Fuck.
The fuck is this?
No.
Now, chat. What the f is this?
No.
It's a static.
All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow. All right, bro.
Not only did he
Kai Cenat bailed on Jinxie's Clash Royale tournament. Oh my god, but he promised.
Oh, it's the end of the
oh my god, but he promised, bro. That's so fucked up. Bro, El Kai, bro. That's crazy.
El Kai.
That's such a fucking L, bro. Oh my god. This is worse than
I didn't hear much from El Kai. Well, Carson anymore. I didn't even really fucking listen to him or watch him anyway.
Don
I don't
Colin
even know
has been going
what he's up to. I thought I'll just watch this video and see what's happened.
Other killer. This is insane. No, fuck Kai, bro. Fuck that. He promised.
Air Jinxie pretty hard, but people
I always knew bro was weird. I always knew bro was weird. Yep, this is the end of his career, man.
speculated that he stole.
I mean, I don't know. It's biased, right? If you get to the top, you always fucking something's up with you or something happens.
Stole the Clash Royale idea from Jinxie. Look, he doesn't even know how to play. You gotta drag the troop, you fraud. And the only time he responded is when chat was spamming so many L's he couldn't ignore it.
I feel bad now because like it literally was waiting all day and posted a fly and all types.
Yep.
We had a funny stream with Kevin Hart. That was fucking good. He has had some fucking banger episodes. He's done a lot of content. He's fucking. I'll give it to him. He's not bad. He's not bad.
Good. Well, don't feel bad, guy. Make it right. We don't care if you feel bad, bro. Right? Make it right. You broke this young autistic man's heart. He came up and said, "Hey, no, guys, go break Clash Royale with."
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Tectone is fucking crazy.
You fucked up. Now, f this guy, man. I always knew bro was weird.
You saying who give a fuck, bro? It's not about who gives a fuck. It's about like
I give a fuck.
The next time. It's a nigga stream.
Yep. You ruined
feel
it.
me?
Yep.
I
You
don't
ruined
know.
it.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it. It might not be on my stream, but I'm doing it. I'm still doing it.
Wow, that's oh, so now it's not worth your stream, huh? No, this is fucked up, man. You know what the K in Kaizen stands for? Snake.
Dedicated day.
There's a reason God made you 5'4". It's to contain that massive ego of yours. Kaiser more like Kaiser Rat.
Bro,
yep. Kaiser Rat.
You have to fucking go for someone tight, mate.
I just messed up Jinxie shit.
Yep.
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like we were supposed to play.
These people, I could never imagine being in these people's lives. Like, just not having 1 second to yourself, except when you go to bed, and just constantly turned on in terms of fucking, you know, making Gooner content. I don't understand.
You fucked it, bro. You fucked it.
Who said that?
I'll never.
I don't know how we supposed to do that.
You fucked it, bro.
Bro, we had to communicate with him, bro.
Yep. You fucked it all up.
Was ready.
Albeit, he only made a response after, you know, the hate was too much.
I don't accept his apology. I don't accept it, bro. No, absolutely not. I do not accept this.
To ignore, at least he's taking responsibility and, you know, actually feels bad for it. Misunderstanding. Jinxie didn't know AMP had an IRL bit. Yeah, because...
1.6. Fuck me, what's that? What's that in freedom units? 1.6. Holy shit, he's 5'2". Shit. He's 23? Holy fuck, I need to get my life together. He's fucking 23. That dude's worth a fucking buck, bro. Holy shit. Third most followed Twitch streamer, he's 23. Oh my god. These people make so much fucking money. It's depressing. Bro, I need to start making some fucking cooked pranks. Oh well, in dark mode. Oh, light mode. Dark mode's always superior. Oh, you can change, what's that? Text? Okay, I can't read for shit. Let's get it. Let's blow that shit up. 5'3" inches. He wouldn't have said that on how can we confirm that? So I'm on a deep dive. Where's the fucking no fucking source for that, bro. Nah.
Because AMP and Kai can't communicate. It being a misunderstanding changes nothing. They were hella disrespectful to Jinxie, and he's very likely only acting sorry to avoid hate. Bare minimum respect would be to tell Jinxie beforehand that they had another event planned. Like, how is Jinxie supposed to know if you keep him in the dark? Not intended. Now, a lot of people are saying that Kai Cenat ripped off Clash Royale from Jinxie, but obviously the game is much bigger than Jinxie, and he doesn't own the freaking intellectual rights to it. But still, kind of shady. The only thing Jinxie owns is a EpiPen. No hate, but...
Hey, Jinxie, I will say this. If you're looking for another large streamer on the same scale as Kai Cenat, I will play in your Clash Royale tournament. I will clear my whole week for you because I'm just that good of a guy. I will. Honestly, I'm bigger than Kai Cenat. I'm one of the most humble streamers on the platform.
Oh,
I will
you are
clear my
so
schedule
humble.
and I will play Clash Royale with you, man. You're welcome. As long as you...
Tectone, look, I know he's saying in jest you can't get triggered. I've watched a lot of Tectone, fortunately or unfortunately, and you can say that shit if you. I truly think he's actually a pretty humble guy. He says some absolutely crazy shit, and I mean it's working for him. There's nothing that I've heard so far that's beyond anything hurtful. Well, it depends what side of if you're the one getting called the hurtful things, it can be hurtful, obviously, but he's just a character, right? It's all in jest. Don't take it seriously, and that's the thing. You can't take what he says seriously, or I don't know, you're just a fucking triggered loser.
Venmo me $5,000, bro. Absolutely. Because I'm your boy, man. I'm your boy.
Kai Cenat don't care unless he benefits from it. Rat Cenat at it again. He's only doing it because he's getting hate. It's not even...
You've got a big new website idea and the team loves it. Instead of taking months to build it, why not just use Framer? With
even genuine. I'm just going to say it right now. You can't be genuine while streaming on Twitch.
I agree. Every other streamer on this platform, fake as fuck. Let me give you the Mount Rushmore of real-ass motherfuckers on this platform. Asmongold, Tectone, Wreckful, Etika, XQC, Kriparian, Dr. K, Forsen, Tyler One, Canute.
Damn,
yep.
dude's popping off.
Those.
He knows them.
All dems. Let's keep going. Oh, shit. Wait, where's my audio?
He fucking knows.
Did my dog just break my audio? Sure. Why? What?
No, he's popping off.
That has no audio at that part? Are you sure?
And plan. Like, how is...
Oh. I'm so fucking dumb.
Twitch.
Jinxie ends the stream after getting disrespected by AMP. Oh no, bro. This might be the worst thing.
Because if this dude doesn't even exist, like genuinely, Kai Cenat became everything he hated.
All this shit, you can't tell, but like they're saying like every slur in the book right now at each other, bro.
Question. Of course you're defending the white guy. Most Kai Cenat viewers don't have the attention span to make it this far in the video, but this isn't about race. This is about disrespect.
True.
And in fact, I'll let you know. One of my favorite YouTubers is Gideon. I have black friends, and I can rap juice.
Shit, man. That was so fucking fast.
Rap juice guy. Most Kai Cenat viewers don't have the attention span to make it this far in the video, but this isn't about race. This is about disrespect.
True.
And in fact, I'll let you know. One of my favorite YouTubers is Gideon. I have black friends, and I can rap juice.
Gideon's actually, oh my god, I could talk forever on these fucking people that pop up in this video.
Fucking fast.
Gideon has taken the craziest route from going to all the fucking prank videos and all the fucking weird shit he did just to get clicks, and to do 100% just chuck that all out and then turn to Jesus Christ and like not just turn to him but delete every or unlist every video in private on his main channel. Like that dude was making buck, and he released a fucking Bible channel and shit talking about Jesus Christ. I don't know, like I don't understand how you can't like transition over a period of time. He was like, nah, private everything, new YouTube account. I was like, is that a prank? A lot of people did think that was a prank for a while, but that, I mean, that it went on too long. He's definitely not pranking. I don't know how born again Christians or Catholics are the craziest fucking nutters you'll ever meet. They take shit to the next fucking level.
All right, okay. Holy, that was crazy. He made a can't swim joke in the beginning. I didn't hear it.
This world's bad did all of the lyrics.
Oh man, this is so bad. Did Jinxie for real get ignored every single time he tried to talk to the Discord?
Rat is such an accurate nickname. Look at this smug bastard.
That's so fucked up, actually.
Why are they acting like he's not a person, though? Rice Gum treated him with way more respect.
Yeah.
AMP hate isn't forced enough. Let's be honest, folks. The only reason you even watch Kai Cenat is if, you know, I show Speed's offline. He's I show Speed's waiting room.
Ooh, fuck, that is so scary.
Kai Cenat got no aura. All he could do was give away police agents.
I tried to set up attorney.
I didn't even think he did nothing wrong until people called him out, though. Shows
like he's not a person, though. Rice Gum treated him with way more respect. AMP hate isn't forced enough. Let's be honest, folks. The only reason you even watch Kai Cenat is if, you know, I show Speed's offline. I show Speed's waiting room.
Fuck, that is so scary.
Kai Cenat got no aura.
Why's my audio so high?
You need very specific conditions.
Why is the audio so out of whack?
The type of character he is. Jinxie is so humble, even though he is so famous. They are disrespecting him. I'm gonna go to the gym.
Now, I'll be real. Like, do I think there's the end of Kai's career? No, absolutely not. But I will
fuck
say,
no. These people.
unironically,
He's one of the always going to be top 10 Twitch. It's not the end.
unironically,
Never
real
is.
shit,
If
no
Boogie
beef,
can come
like,
back, if fucking Boogie can come back and get over 50k from Keemstar, from Lolcow Live, from what the fuck he went through, he can't, unless he killed someone, he could never get cancelled.
No bit at all. I know this may seem so small to some people. This is actually mad fucked up. To bring him in a call 5 different times, ignore him every single time he talked, and then just walk away from the computer and cancel a stream setup that he did for like hundreds of thousands of people. Like, this is actually lame as fuck. Actually, this makes him lame. Like, that is lame as fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta have your head so far up your own ass to just straight up ignore him in a Discord call, especially with that many viewers that you were trying to be cool with, and then the only reason why you're taking accountability is because you got called out. I think that's so fucked up, actually. Like, but like unironically,
I actually
feel bad for Jinxie because Jinxie's a good ass dude. Jinxie is a good ass dude. Like, one of the best streamers on the platform. Like, on God, this actually pisses.
Yeah, Jinxie's pretty funny. I don't mind going to Jinxie. He's pretty good. Base take
me off. And it shouldn't, because this is supposed to be like fun, but like the level of disrespect to Jinxie actually makes me so angry.
Real, man, real. All right, we're gonna have to end that.
Does it really make him that angry? Was that just bait?
Segment right there.
I think that's a clip.
Let's see. What am I doing?
Good.
Castanat just lives on such a different plane of life. He's just always just fucking goonering. He's just a gooner, like 24/7. Just holy shit, fucking on, just chatting constantly, streaming constantly, and cameras in his fucking face all the time. And you got to be turned on to create content 24/7.
Good. Deserved.
No, tell Jinxie.
Yep, deserved.
Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jinxie, bro.
Actually,
just here after they started spamming L.
Tell Jinxie they had something playing IRL, but nigga, I'm about to do a 1-on-1. Tell Jinxie I'll do the 1-on-1 with him. I didn't want to do the IRL shit.
But you straight up did, you bum.
No, tell him come back. He got out for real.
Yep.
Jinxie ended for real, God.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
To me, Kai just seems inauthentic. He's a PR machine, a PR merchant, if you will. And if you don't see that, it's all right. Not all of us were given the gift of triple-digit IQ.
But you have to communicate with him, bro.
W. Kai. Sure, buddy. What makes it kind of funny is how confused Jinxie looks throughout this whole ordeal. He's
Well,
like,
it's because Jinxie always looks confused because his mouth is agape 24/7, and he's licking his lips like a methed out crack hoe. Like, to be fair, that's just bro's face. That is just bro's face, and that's why I love him. That's why I love him. He's probably got Tourette's, like a super Tourette's.
dude, what is going on? He's just lost for words. He's like, is this really happening right now? Massive news for the unemployed. Literally, Aiden was right.
Bro, Aiden Ross. Holy fuck that dude. I'm so fucking jealous how much money these people have.
Bro!
With 2 brain cells. They have $10 million per brain cell.
Snap beef.
Yeah, stop asking him.
I tried talking to Kai, and Kai didn't pick up his phone, and Jinxie's just been down lately. But
who the hell is this guy? He's got to be rage baiting. They're even writing articles about this. What happened?
I do think it.
Look, no matter what this fucking controversy is, it's most dumb as shit. I'm sorry. This is fucking dumb.
It is kind of insane how Kai would even act like.
The amount of money these people have.
Fucking
crazy.
Like,
I couldn't give a
think
fuck
Kai's
about
like
this.
Some type of like PR machine. At least, okay. Well, he didn't used to be. Streamer drama. I genuinely do. Man, this shit is actually so fucking gay. You know what will happen now is Kai won't stream with Jinxie because he don't want someone creating trouble. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it right. And I think he would only make it right like just for fucking looks and then never do anything ever again. To be honest.
Dude, Kai said that.
Isn't that a human trait to forget? Brother, he was coordinating an entire Clash Royale tournament that they agreed to with like 150,000 people watching. You know, like that's a big deal. That's something you just like casually forget unless you're just a fucking dick.
That is a big deal. Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild. I don't get. Oh shit. Watching the Xbox app. Let's get back.
The streamers controversy explained. All right, we got a Canadian, a Vishnu Menon. Even the Canadians are cooking. The situation reached a point where the group members seemed to disregard Jinxie's presence as they spoke among themselves.
Wait, hold on real quick. Another question. Who cares? People dip all the time. Listen, guys, I understand you might like Kai. That's totally fine. You can like Kai. That's fine. This is not something that's going to hurt him PR. He's fine. He's fine. This is just people acknowledging that behavior is lame as fuck.
Yeah.
That's it. You agree
this
to do
is a
something.
nothing fucking burger.
Go do it. Like, especially if it's like that serious.
Burger.
And like that's a huge event, guys. That's a huge event. That is a huge. This isn't like a yeah, we'll stream maybe. It's like yeah, I will do this with you at this time, and then just to blow them off, like that's lame, bro. Like that is lame. Like once again,
lame,
like
but,
if you get upset by saying that something that your streamer did was lame, you're way too parasocial, and he needs to respect people's time more. That's it, guys. That's it. That's the possible. It's about racist.
Anyway.
They say that you can't.
Like it's a Marvel post-credit scene. How is this entertaining? Made sure to pull out that.
This is like mind-numbing slop. This is in the fucking gutter, in the fucking trenches, with fucking trench foot. Oh, and you're just fucking digging, and then someone's filling the hole, and you gotta keep digging, so it just keeps getting filled up.
Charging cable.
This is just never enough.
You make it the same thing, but you got to realize if this was a motherfucker that they hated, they'd be doing the exact same shit. And the other thing is, hey man, you can hate whoever the fuck you want to hate. You absolutely can. Now people can have an opinion on it, but you can't tell them what to do or what not to do.
I told everybody.
Dude, them spamming L and typing weird as fuck is to make anybody lose. And you said you should have just said you didn't want to do it. That's all you should have said. Just say next time I'll just tell motherfucker I don't. Just say that you were. Okay.
That was straight spamming, calling him a fraud. The L's were out the roof.
I don't want to do the IRL. I'd rather do this shit with Jinxie, gang. But I don't think Jinxie knew that. Apparently, I don't think anybody informed him that.
Okay. Everyone spammed up.
Always deflect.
All day and posted a fly and all types of shit.
Truth be told, Jinxie is honestly better off not playing with Rats than Av because
motherfucker. But like obviously, and I don't blame him, man. Okay, he can make it back.
Anyway. That's pretty much. I thought it'd be a little bit more fucking dirty than that, but that was a sport as fuck. Fuck cussing out. Too much money. These people have way too much money. Base take, TikTok. Base take. Alright. We're gonna watch some Legal Mindset. Frogan Denim's Reddit and Discord mods in big fucking legal trouble. Then we're gonna get to the main event. Talking about Ethan Klein and subpoenas. I actually haven't watched the newest podcast, so it's going to be interesting to see. Probably put this on. Oh, he talks pretty fast. Probably put on like 1.15. Legal Mindset's pretty good. I don't mind him. He's definitely kind of biased towards. He says he's not, but he obviously doesn't like Hassan. He's more towards Ethan Klein, which is fun. That's fine with me. But it is a bit of a biased opinion.
So let's just go ahead.
Fast facts. How fast?
And start with Frogie. Of course, I've got my PP. Now it's the same PP, but I'm going to do it different.
Legal Mindset. Careful.
And do it kind of special for you guys. So, this is a very special PP.
He means PowerPoint. He loves PowerPoint, which is one thing I like about Legal Mindset, actually. I'm a very PowerPoint guy. Excel spreadsheets. Bullet points. Fucking good.
Because it's live. So let's talk about this. Frogan is literally about to default early next.
Oh, man. Ethan's been fucking cooking them. Like, literally fucking cooking them. It's unbelievable. Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the 50 grand she raised? We have not heard from her or her attorney at all. She has like 5 days to respond to our complaint. She loses by default. And she posted a video, a photo today. She was in an event, like drinking. Oh, probably not drinking, but just hanging out. What is she doing? What is her game plan? Like, Denims and fucking Anissa must be, and Casey Tron must be talking to her and contacting her. Like, what is her thought process? I mean, is there something we don't know? Is she getting the fucking, like, the fucking Avengers of lawyers prepared and then just gonna, like, sue the fuck out of Ethan for no reason, just to lose? I mean, $50,000 to someone who's struggling to pay rent. It's a lot of money. Just saying.
This week, what has she done with the 50K she raised? What We have not heard from her or her attorney at
You can
all.
find out. Let me know.
She has like 5 days to respond to our complaint, or she loses by default. And this was last night. So it's probably down to 4 days. It's probably down to 4 days. So this case, so after this came from Ethan, so this is from Ethan, right?
Last minute clutch.
This was the Snarkers.
Won't you, Frogy?
And this is one of the most legally inaccurate takes. That's one of the most legally inaccurate takes ever. Okay. This is from the Snarkers. Can't wait to see the case dismissed after Fro. What is she like? First of all,
dude,
who calls her Fro? Like when I hear them call her Fro, it sounds like she's Froyo. Okay, like I can't not think that she's frozen yogurt. So let's get into this. After Fro files a motion to quash after being improperly served, this dude is such an idiot. He has all of his money and doesn't know what to do with it. So therefore, his quack of a lawyer is just taking it from him. LMAO. This is really funny. Okay, well, first of all, let's correct the record. All lawyers are greedy, money-sucking, soulless.
Tell you how
No, they're all crazy in a special way. All lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, to be a lawyer, you got to put up a lot of shit. Can't wait to see the case dismissed after Fro files a motion to quash after being properly served. These people living in like reality in like Minecraft. This is literally in Minecraft. This dude is such an idiot. He has all this money and doesn't know what to do with it. So therefore, his quack of a lawyer says happily take. Fro files a motion to quash after being properly served. What the fuck?
It's crazy in a special way. But
she
beyond
lives
that,
online.
This is procedurally inaccurate and completely wrong. And I'm going to explain how this is just completely wrong. First of all, let's explain.
Default judgment is a court ruling in favor of the plaintiff, typically because, defendant doesn't file a defense. I mean, of course, defendant does acknowledge claim. Even Clyde would win without Frogan asserting defense. Frogan would still have an opportunity to challenge the default judgment. Yeah, of course, she still would. You know, there's appeals upon appeals, excuses upon excuses, but these snarkers, bro, I just don't. These people are cooked. They live in a world that I just don't understand. Like, literally don't understand. They're cooked people.
What a default judgment is. Okay? Default judgment is a court ruling in favor of the plaintiff, typically because the defendant does not file a defense or the defendant doesn't acknowledge the claim. So, you know, if you just want to stick your head in the sand and pretend you don't know what's going on, you're likely going to get a default judgment. Now, there are certain circumstances in which not receiving service is a real thing. However, in this case, Ethan Klein has multiple methods. He can, you know, obviously have what we call hand deliveries when you're hand serviced, but there's also service by publication, so you can publish it in a newspaper of general circulation, and that can generally get back and serve a service. And beyond that, we all know that Frogan knows about this lawsuit. Like, it's not something that Frogan doesn't know about. 100%. It's very public, so it's very clear what's going on here to a judge. But Frogan is trying to dodge this. Frogan is trying to evade this, right?
Yep.
If you're not sure what a good budget is, Google Ads can suggest one based on your type of business.
Don't get fucking fooled by these people.
I select what I want to spend in a day. I can crank it up if I need some more customers.
And Ethan Klein, through this default judgment, this court ruling in favor of the plaintiff, he would win without Frogan ever having a chance to assert defense. Frogan, even if she gets this default judgment, so even if the court ends up ultimately siding with Ethan Klein and saying, hey, default judgment. And remember, with a default judgment, that isn't a win for Klein. He gets what he wants. So he'll get damages, whatever else he wants, injunctions, removal of video, whatever he wants. He's going to get that by default. Just say, well, this person's not fighting back, so okay. And then he can proceed, if she doesn't do anything, she can proceed to collecting on that judgment at a certain point. However, Frogi Yogi does have a potential opportunity to challenge the default judgment. And she does that with an objection to the default judgment, which is a motion to set aside. So she can make a motion to set aside the default judgment.
That's so bullshit.
Now, she does need to have a valid excuse, right? So
there's too many fucking legal loopholes where these people just can appeal and just get off scot-free. Like, what is her goal here? Like, 50k, okay, can get you some kind of lawyer, right? 50k is decent. And then whatever else money she has, obviously, probably nothing because she fucking has to pay rent every fucking week and she's got to beg people for that. I'm gonna make a video about that. But I don't get it. This lawsuit's been around for a while now, and I'm just trying to see in her head what she's gonna do. She has to. I don't know. She's gonna have to do something by Wednesday. Something will come out. We'll wait till Wednesday. Not far off.
Not receiving the claim could be if the service, all types of service, were invalid. But I guarantee you that at least one type of service that they used on this, whether it was, hand delivery or publication or some sort of substitute service, was legally sufficient to provide notice of service or sufficient service to proceed with the case. They're not going to issue the default judgment typically if there was if it was completely bunk service. But the burden would be on Frogie to prove that. And beyond that, you'd have to have something like illness or extreme emergency. And as far as we know,
she posted Instagram. Little Frogie's fine. She's doing really fucking well. Nothing wrong with her.
As far as we know, in the Frogen case, Frogen is not in the hospital. Frogen is not under extreme emergency. Frogen was not in a crisis zone, right? She's not somewhere where bad stuff is going down, right? And or she'd have to prove a procedural error, right? However, she has to respond to do this, and that response has to be very prompt and persuasive. So she'd have to do that anyways. So she's gonna.
Look, she's a terrible person, but what she must be going through must feel terrible. But what Ethan Klein went through and what she started just because he unfollowed her is insane. Also, we never put any ill will towards anyone, and I hope she gets through this. But fuck me, she is dumb as fuck.
I have to.
And she says she has obviously done some terrible shit. Well, said some terrible stuff. She doesn't do anything. She just speaks.
Back, write the court.
Well, barely. She fucking barely actually does that, and that's why she's getting sued.
Explain why she did not respond before, etc. And the judge is not obliged to accept that. The judge can say, I don't accept this. We're still sticking with the default judgment. Now, here's the thing. Here's the biggest thing. And here's where the snarkers are completely wrong. This is where the snarkers just are completely stupid.
Default judgment.
Is even if Frogie objects to the default, and even if the judge grants her motion, if everything goes the same way, you know what the end result is? You know what the end result is? It's not the case being dropped, kids.
Yeah.
It's the case.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, that's common sense. The case doesn't just get dropped because they successfully object to the default.
Proceeding as normal. So if Frogen goes through all this extra...
What's going on? No audio. Hello?
Work. All this extra work. All she's going to do is have the case proceed as normal. Literally, somebody in the chat said it. Who said it here? Square one. It's back at square one. Congratulations, Frogen. You literally did nothing. You do all this work for freaking nothing.
Cost more money too.
Queen. Wow. So smart. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Sigma. Right? We're just going crazy here. We're just going crazy. But let's also talk about the money.
A little bit biased.
So here's our lovely Frogie.
35K.
And she's got, her legal defense fund at this point at 35K. She also had other donations from other places. So I believe, Ethan's number was around 50K. He's tracking this closer than I am. So let's just assume that it's 50K, but
50K.
She's got at least 35K here. But she had this legal defense fund. And my concern is,
50K
what about the money?
AUD, man.
What did you do with the cash, Frogen? What did you do with the cash? You're clearly not spending all...
35K USD to 54K, mate. 54K. How much is an average lawyer in Australia? per hour. God damn. I mean, it would just be a basic routine task first, responding to that kind of stuff. So 50k does go a long way.
All that money on your lawsuit.
50K.
And so the question is,
50K. People.
The question is, where is that money going, Frogan? Where is that money going, Frogan?
He goes fucking in a bit. For a lawyer, he goes in. I respect him. He goes in. What about the cash? If funds were diverted to purposes other than the legal defense, possible crime. Theft by deception, false pretense, wire fraud, consequences, fine, restitution orders. I mean, do you ever get any consequences from this stuff? Like, I don't know. So many people just get off, and there's like no consequences ever. Hey, this might be the first time. She did have a huge disclaimer, didn't she? In her she was the one that, was she the one in her thing that she had a big fucking clause? Friggin', what would it look up? Freaking go Is this it? Yeah, she says, just her. Dude, no one's fucking donating. Holy shit. $5, $50, $10 one day ago. I thought she had a big disclaimer. Oh my god, some people say crazy shit. I thought she had a bigger disclaimer. Oh yeah, she does. This fundraiser to cover any and all legal fees associated with his complaint, any counterclaims I may have against him, and any other bills and personal expenses from lost wages and damages arising from this litigation. Bro, you got like fucking no one watches your shit. What fucking damages?
Is that going to your muffin budget? Because it's certainly not going into responding to the claims, right?
Yeah.
Certainly not going to respond to the claims. And what happens if the funds were diverted to purposes other than the legal defense? That's a possible crime.
I mean, obviously, do we all think Frogan's stealing the money? No. She's just doing some weird shit. Not like hiring a lawyer. And I just don't get it. Those girls would be in her DMs every day messaging her, surely talking to her. I mean, how come they've all lawyered up and she hasn't? I don't know.
That's a possible
She's a weird
crime.
person, mate.
Theft by deception, false pretenses, fraud. This is a type of fraud. Also wire fraud. So we're talking about potential theft or fraud.
Yeah, I mean,
did it go into an IOTA?
I don't think it's going to get to that.
That's a very good question. We don't know. And once again, this is speculation.
You'd have to be.
This is speculation.
Dumb as all fuck.
So
we'll probably see it tomorrow. Well, for me it's Monday, but it's Sunday for you guys. I think if you're in America, it's Sunday right now. 6 a.m. or something. So you got one more day. But damn it, my Tuesday.
Let me be very clear. It's me speculating. It's a question I'm asking, and I don't know.
We're
we
all
need to know,
asking.
where's the money, Frogan? What are you doing? The other thing is, if she was misdirecting these funds, she could be fined. There can be restitution.
What's that mean?
Right?
I mean,
meaning the money is returned to the people that donated, and there could even be prison time. So we need to figure out what's going on with that money. So last night, this was the language last night. Tell me if she changed this language, because I highlighted this, and this is what was up last night, as of last night. Okay.
That's why I was fucking That's why I just pulled up, went through. God damn, I know my shit, boy. I know my fucking shit from a lick of nothing.
So after 2 years of target harassment campaign against me, Ethan Klein has now escalated it into suing me for reacting to his video on Hassan and myself on his video titled Content Nuke Hassan Piker. This fundraiser to cover any and all legal fees associated with this complaint and any counterclaims I have against him. So stop there.
He's covering that.
So far, as far as we know, she has not paid any legal fees.
Yeah, I'm really glad he's covering this because I just brought that up before, and would like to know myself if I'm just talking out my ass. So what did I say? I said she did put a disclaimer in it, but it is very, very, you know, you need to pay someone to figure out what loss of income you've gone through just to do that. You know, that's not even fighting the lawsuit.
And she definitely hasn't filed any counterclaims. So as to these two, they're wrong. Now, here's the part where we might get into some debate. This next part, the part I underlined. She puts any other bills, and personal expenses. So she's going to argue,
So yeah, well, she had it in there. People could read it. They could donate with that knowledge that that sentence is there, and they legally put over their money to knowing that this disclaimer was here. Or even if you didn't know, it's still there. Does it hold up? I mean, obviously no, it doesn't. Obviously, it doesn't fucking hold up for a bar of fucking soap. But it is very telling of who she is, you know, to put this in here. Very, very, very weird.
I can put food under that. I can put makeup under that because I need to look pretty for litigation.
You can put, I mean, we all do tax returns, right? We all do tax returns. We'll just leave it there. I don't want to get in trouble, but we all do tax returns.
I can do all this sort of stuff. That's a personal expense. I can pay for like 22 layers of cover up, right? Yeah. Under personal expense, because that's a personal expense. But the problem is, and then the rest of the sentence, from lost wages and damages arising from this litigation. Well, the question is, when you have arising from, if you're not participating in the litigation, if you are not fighting back, there's no litigation to speak of. Therefore, it's not arising from the litigation. So despite the fact that personal expenses is here, and that might be valid, it's in connection with the litigation. It's not personal expenses for her to go on a personal trip, right? Or her to go buy a sandwich or whatever, Chipotle. Not for any of that. Okay?
Not today.
So that is a situation where she may have some trouble. All right, so let's get into
maybe post-celebration lawsuit.
Even though she's disloyal.
Check this out, the Palmy Jack's Fried Chicken Burger. Palmer. No, it's not. Palmy. Palmer. No, it's Palmy, always with an I. Whatever, mate.
Quite
Where's
Palmer,
it from?
mate.
Hungry Jack's. Jack's.
Fucking idiot.
Hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline. The real culprit is friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what most people believe, it isn't because of laziness.
AdSense, mate.
Here is this discovery matter. It's an order granting a stipulation for the plaintiff, that's Ethan Klein, he's TED Entertainment, to serve third-party subpoenas prior to Rule 26F conference. So this is literally, remember, as a reminder, disloyal denims literally betrayed the Reddit mods. She stabbed them in the back. She refused to defend them at all.
Yeah.
She completely sacrificed them to the corn in order to get this moving along, right? And she gave up all of their information.
Fuck them all.
She said, you know what? You can subpoena them. You can get all their information. That's denims. That's the type of girl she is. Once again, this is why these people are going to fold like a sack of cards. They have no loyalty for each other. They don't care for each other at all.
Yeah, of course.
All of this, we're one big community. We're one big proletariat. That falls apart. That falls apart immediately.
Anyone.
When push comes to shove. They're pushing each other in front of the firing squad, right? They're pushing each other in front of the firing squad. And we see this with denims right now.
That was always
completely under the bus. Upon consideration of the joint stipulation Granting plaintiff leave to serve third-party subpoenas prior to the Rule 26F conference.
We're going to hear this from Ethan soon anyway.
Alexandra Marwa Saber, PK Denims, Dirty Denims. And for good cause shown, the court hereby rules as follows. The stipulation is granted. TEI, that's Ethan Klein, may immediately serve the subpoena attached as Exhibit A to
I can't believe Ethan's made it to this point. TEI may immediately serve the subpoena attached as Exhibit A to the stipulation on third-party Reddit, including Reddit subpoena. Holy shit. Damn, they must be deleting everything. Everything must be wiped. Can you even get that back? Can they, if you delete stuff off that, is that stored anywhere or any of this information?
The stipulation on the third-party Reddit, that's so Reddit in general, accompanied by this order, and shall include the date of the Reddit.
I mean, it's been, what, ages now since the lawsuit was said and established. All this information must be wiped.
Subpoena. It was issued in the date of compliance, and they may also serve subpoena on Discord. Uh-oh!
Dude, you gotta know there's some fucking absolute goon and shit to come out from Discord chats. Oh, these guys. These snarkers. Like, I will never get a Discord for this channel. I'm gonna do a personal Discord where I'll just use it for gaming, but there's no. I don't have a fucking. I don't know, some gooner fucking Discord chat. There's gonna be some. Oh God, I hope there's stuff that comes out. I want to see it all because it's gonna be amazing to see. I mean, hateful. These people are spreading hate, and it's disgusting. So I don't cherish in that fact, but
granted by Wesley L. Hugh, Sue, maybe, a United States District Judge, July 31st. So the point of the matter here is that we have a official subpoena of Discord and Reddit. And Discord and Reddit, I'm telling you right now, and I know this, I have friends that are civil litigators, I've seen this in other cases that we've studied, etc. Discord and Reddit are going to turn over all the data. They do not care. They have.
So I didn't think that. I thought it'd be the other. I thought they would care. That's good to you. If true. I thought these companies are always fucking penny asses to get information from.
No dog in the fight to defend these people. None. Zero. They do not care. They do not want to fight. Want to go into a huge legal battle over fighting.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the whole thing with Hatchery Snark. How they haven't deleted all the Snark hate Reddits. I don't know legal mindset. I think maybe Discord, maybe. But Reddit, I don't know if they will just hand it all over. I mean, I hope they do. They should. They definitely should. But I think there could be a little bit of a nudge fight there. I don't know. Just it is very odd that the Snark, there's like 10 Snark subreddits now. How they've been reported and it's been taken high, and Reddit doesn't give a fuck. I don't know if they're gonna really hand this shit over.
The disclosure information. They're just gonna do it. They're gonna roll over and do it.
But then also,
maybe
because some of your cohorts leaked your Discord messages to us, we have some of your Discord IDs, and guess what? We're gonna if anyone's gonna have your real identity, it's gonna be right there. We're gonna have
that's it. Hold on, let's play it one more time.
Messages to us. We have some of your Discord IDs, and guess what? We're gonna if anyone's gonna have your real identity, it's gonna be right there. We're gonna have all your messages.
Discord.
And listen, don't try to erase them. If you erase them now, it's not gonna look good.
You guys remember that? You guys remember what that is? Now, obstruction. It can't be obstruction. It can't be obstruction, but spoliation of evidence. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. You guys in class paying attention. So let's continue. Let's play the rest of this.
And you should know that I'll still get them even if you erase them, because the companies hold.
Yeah, they don't really delete that stuff.
Yeah, and that.
So they don't. I guess they keep it's a text file, right? They can keep keep those logs pretty easy on the
You know,
servers. For
so I'm getting
probably a few months.
No.
or
So you
6
can
months
erase,
or
you can
something.
run, you can cry, you can piss, you can bitch, but I'm coming.
Yeah.
We got to pull that sound.
Great scene.
But then also,
so the point is that even if they delete it, it's not going to matter.
You got cut off on a bit there. Yeah. Good. I just can't wait for what's to come out with that stuff and what they've said. We're going to watch a little bit of this, then we're going to hop off to bed. Where's he talk about it? Future of the show. Shit, I need to watch that. Alright. Just this little bit here. Mark from PA. Mark from PA. Let's just get into this bit.
Granted. Now, moderators, haters, snarkers are all in shambles right now because the order has come down straight from the judge, fresh from today.
Say it.
Let's go.
The subpoena was granted by the judge against Reddit or for Reddit and Discord, which means
that's actually crazy.
Reddit and Discord are being court ordered to turn off.
Oh, I'm so glad Ethan fucking put his foot down on these motherfuckers. Like, yes, he's a rich motherfucker, but god damn, use that money for this. Thank God.
Over.
Fuck off.
All relevant information pertaining to the named moderators, the named users that we identified. That includes IP addresses. That includes emails. That includes private messages. That includes, by the way, if they've bought Reddit Gold or anything like that, payment info, method, address, whatever they have, we get.
So even...
Granted. Now, moderators, haters, snarkers are all in shambles right now because the order has come down straight from the judge, fresh from today.
Even Reddit Gold.
Let's go.
The subpoena was granted by the judge against Reddit or for Reddit and Discord, which means Reddit and Discord are being court ordered to turn over all relevant information pertaining to the named moderators, the named users that we identified. That includes IP addresses. That includes emails. That includes private
emails, IP addresses,
messages. That includes, by the way, if they've bought Reddit Gold or anything like that, payment info, method, address, whatever they have, we get. And by the way, the best detail about this all, which should not be missed on people, is that Denims and Casey Tron, they have the same lawyer. He agreed to this motion without dispute. This was a joint stipulation.
If I was that fucking lawyer, I'd be like, yeah.
Which means they did not dispute that this subpoena is a good and necessary thing. Which means that they're not doing a lot to protect the moderators there. And frankly, why should they? Right.
Well, yeah, if you can... We don't know what's going to come out. We really don't know what's about to come out. There could be blackmail, maybe, allegedly blackmail, that these people had on Denims and Casey Tron and force them to make these dumb streams or hate on Ethan. I don't know, probably not. Fuck no. They're their own people. But I don't know. It is actually insane. That I just want to know what they said. What's going to come out.
You know, I mean, they got big enough problems. But anyway, yeah, you guys better pray that I don't find out a single one because, listen, as fucked as Denims is, as fucked as Frogan is, as fucked as Casey Tron is, you're going to be 3 times that fucked.
He has gone fucking demon mode on these motherfuckers. Like, absolutely fucking hammered down. Boom, 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 fucking them up. Left, right, center. Left, right, good night. And it needs to be done. I'm just so glad he's gone ahead with this. This is like the biggest fucking justice boner I'll probably ever get in my life. Thank you, Ethan Klein.
3 times?
3 times that fucked.
The number one thing I hate is people talking shit online when they wouldn't say it to your face. And these people are the literally epitome of that. That is who they are. These people are not people. They're crazy monsters.
Reddit.
Now, 3 times. All through, now, hold on.
Frogan, Denims, Caseytron together.
They're all
times 3.
No.
So like 9.
No, Dan.
No,
You're being obtuse.
No, I'm just trying. I'm not actually. I'm trying to clarify.
They're all being sued once.
Correct.
In
correct.
each of those lawsuits, the mods are named, which means all the mods are being sued 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you're right. You're exactly right.
And guess what? You have no support. You have no one sending you money or.
3 times. So the getting subpoenaed 3 times, but it'll just be the same information.
Helping you. You're just, and I already know you're an unemployed loser with no prospects. This is what happens when you fuck around. You see what happens?
If you're in a H3 snark and you watch them and you hate watch someone, a 3-hour video or show, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you're doing that 3 or 4 times a week, that is like, I can't comprehend it. What's your brain? You're watching them and you're like writing notes down, talking to another unemployed little fucker and like bitching to them. Like I cannot comprehend a hate watcher.
What's that scene from Big Lebowski?
See what happens,
You see
Larry?
what happens, Larry?
See what happens when you fuck a stranger in
That's
the
it.
ass?
That's it. Y'all about to find out what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. You're about to see what happens. You know? Y'all thought I was playing games? I'm coming. Y'all thought, oh, Ethan's not going to get our info. Oh, look at Ethan. He's not this and that. Oh, Reddit's not going to give it. Oh, they're not going to give us up. You're done. You're cooked. I'm coming. All I need is your IP address.
And so ultimately, they will have a charge of copyright infringement filed against them.
That's correct.
That's the idea.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
The charge is specifically inducement of copyright. I don't know. There's some specific
inducement.
There's some specific terminology for it. But then also, because some of your cohorts leaked your Discord messages to us, we have some of your Discord IDs. And guess what?
Bro, there's going to be some
If anyone's gonna have your real identity, it's gonna be right there. We're gonna have all your messages,
Bro, there's going to be some. I don't know. I keep saying it, but those messages are going to be. You have no idea how fucked they're going to be.
Messages.
Discord.
And listen, don't try to erase them. If you erase them now, it's not gonna look good. And you should know that I'll still get them even if you erase them.
Yeah, of course.
Because the companies hold.
Yeah, they don't really delete that.
Yeah, and that and so I'm getting it. So you can.
Okay, I will gladly do that.
Great scene. Great scene. Although I will point out, he makes a huge mistake in that scene.
What?
He smashes the wrong person's car.
Right.
As he's angrily yelling.
Well, we don't mods in all 3 lawsuits. The purpose of the subpoena is to obtain information, to name them in the lawsuit, and then serve them.
Name them.
The purpose is to find their identity so that we can serve them with the lawsuit that they're already included in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's going to be good. There's so much to come.
So, let's see. Order grants joint stipulation regranting plaintiff leave to serve third-party subpoenas prior to the Rule 26 conference.
I'm sorry, small correction. It's the Rule 26F conference.
My apologies. Yeah, this was a expedited joint stipulation to subpoena.
Why was it expedited?
Because we want it now.
You just have to ask?
Well, they have to agree, and they did.
Oh. The opposing counsel?
Yeah, opposing counsel would sometimes.
So the court has the ability to move fast. You just have to be like, hey, can you do this
Not in
fast?
everything. Not in everything.
It just seems like that should be the default, is to ask for things to move quickly, because normally they move very slowly.
I don't think it applies to every aspect of lawsuits.
Okay.
Son, this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
Oh, yeah, somebody in the chat got me. Name him is a Sutton reference. We need to watch it so everybody knows.
True.
When we say name him.
Garth, a shout out to Wayne's World. It's like people only do things because they get paid, and that's just really sad.
You know what I have to say to that?
Exactly.
I thought it was going to be a reference to Pro Jared. Because we were
Mommy? Can we watch my clip real quick?
Sure.
Your clip?
Sure, we're not in a hurry. Let's take a tangent on Housewives.
Name him.
Housewife.
Name him. Name him.
What? Name him. Oh, name him.
Name him. That what? Name him. Not having. Name him.
This is a super quick edit, but she wouldn't stop saying it.
Name that what? Name him.
Is it repeating? It is.
Name him.
Who's?
Name him.
I remember when this happened. What were they talking?
What are they talking about?
They were fighting a lot. I don't remember what.
Oh, come on.
Wesley.
Wesley. Is that
Weasley, little HSU? I thought it was.
Why would you? Don't.
How dare you, AB?
Anyway.
Judge lest you be judged.
True.
That's it. We got some.
Happens, Larry. You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
My PA is banned for 2 days. 2-day holiday. You know how it would be. Alright. That's the doc. That's it. First ever live stream. It's going to get better. There's a lot to come. This was just like spur of the moment. I just got OBS running enough, and I'll look back on this and laugh and have a good time. It's very, very late and I had to be quiet a bit. This wasn't the most smoothest thing, but until then, I'm going to catch her. Yeah. Happy engagement to Nathan Barnett, dad from Creator Clash. Shout out. Got engaged. Popped a knee. Literally, probably popped a knee. Big congratulations to you, mate. Wish you all the best, and I'm really sorry you're not in Creator Clash in this year. One last thing we have. Let's see if I can pop it up on screen for you. This is a bit of a interlude. Will this work? Yeah. Last but not least, we have a wonderful Bad Empanada. Ethan is going demon mode on this boy. Bad Empanada is on the run. He knows we are closing in. We suspected he had fled back to Australia, but upon further research and verification, he has actually fled to Uruguay. This information is probably shocking for him to hear, as he went to great lengths to obscure his escape from Argentina to Uruguay. George, if you ever decide to return to Australia, please don't. We will be immediately notified and a torrent of lawsuits will follow you. Yeah, they will. Like, we don't fuck around here. Easy to get in Australia, which is why you're doing everything to avoid returning. I knew you'll also enjoy participating in sugar daddy websites. And while you may barely qualify for the label in South America, you're just a repulsive broke loser in Australia, like me. Bad Empanada, what the fuck his name is. He's broke like me. Nice. I know this scares you even more than the lawsuits. Why am I telling you? So he looks over his shoulder every day. We're coming and we will win. You can run from us, but we'll catch you and we will ruin you. Have a nice day. And that's it. No more slop for tonight. Nearly 2 hours. Alright, good night everyone. Take it easy. See you next Sunday.